Coach, looked like a tale of two halves tonight. What happened in the second half where RSL was able to create more chances and we were able to score those 2 goals tonight?
Yeah, it's true. They create more chances in the second half, but it's also impossible to think that you dominate a game for 90 minutes and the other team is there looking at you what to do. And because, it's MLS, every team has quality, every team has a spell during the game where they can have a little bit more of the possession or have more of the threat against you. I think our fail was not to score the second goal, and because even in the second half where they were doing more, but we had two clear transition moments, with one with Brian in front of the goal and one with Ryan Gold in front of the goal. And if we score one of the 2 goals, it's 2-0, and we're talking about a different game. And then in the first half, it should have been more than 1-0 because we played really well. Unfortunately, we didn't capitalize all the work that we did in terms of build-up and arriving in the final third, and we got punished. So I hope that is a learning moment for the team, because playing well, let's say that the meaning of today, that playing well, it's not enough. We need to be also cynical and good quality in the box when we have the chance to score.
Yeah, on the 2 goals that RSL scored, what happened with the marking? Because those 2 guys were left wide open.
The first goal was a mistake I actually rewatched in the video. Unfortunately, we didn't. So when they play this corner to short corner, the line should get up and form 2 lines of 4 players, still marking the zone, but being 2 lines of 4 players, and instead we were a little bit all over the place, and so it ended with having Javain marking a space that was too big, and he went to mark the guy that was closer to the goal, rightly so, and the guy behind him scored. The second goal, I would say it's more. It sounds like an excuse saying it's unlucky, but it's actually the ball goes wide. Kubas goes and everything is perfect. We do a perfect tackle, and then the ball arrives with Javain and is a millisecond late. So the ball goes and Shop fits a millisecond late, and Krylak shoot in the middle of 5 guys and it scores. So I think that the second goal, it can happen in MLS because you play against good teams. It shouldn't happen, the fact that we had 4 chances in front of the goal and we didn't score.
You said through the preseason that you wanted to switch up your tactics a little bit to create more opportunities. You're out shooting them on target 6-1 in the first half.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you were hoping to see?
Yeah.
And why didn't you see that in the second half?
Again, I think in the first half was fantastic. We pushed, and we created a lot of chances. Their best player was the goalkeeper probably, and we had to score the second and the third goal. In the second half, it didn't happen again, guys. We are playing against good teams. Salt Lake is a team that makes the playoff every year. It's a good team, and again, thinking that we are dominating the game for 90 minutes, it's not realistic. So today we actually been the best team for, in my opinion, 65 minutes, and so that should translate in winning the game. And unfortunately it didn't, and so that's I would say we need to be proud of our attitude, of our way of playing, but also we need to be pissed and disappointed and critical with ourselves, because we need to be better in certain moment of the game.
Few players made their debut for you tonight. Yohei, can you comment on his performance?
I think he did well. In the 2 goals, I think he couldn't make something more. It was he did a couple of good saves. He was very good in the build-up. I think you saw a glimpse of what he can do, as a goalkeeper for us.
We don't normally see goals from the back line. Javain coming up there on the set piece. At the half, kind of what was his mood? How did he feel with his first goal at BC Place?
I was very happy, and I think Javain has been very good since day one of preseason, and to be honest, he entered the preseason not on a high note because he didn't finish the season very well last year. So we were thinking about, okay, where is he in the depth chart? And he deserved the starts today and is doing very well. So I hope that the goal is going to give him even more confidence to improve his performance even in the future.
You have talked to us a few times over the preseason about having that extra man in the midfield, and it really seemed to help you in that first half. Can you talk about what that means for you going forward and how you can use that to try and overload other teams in that area?
Yeah, like you saw in the first half how many times we went with playing on the right, then finding Shopfi on the left, or playing on the left and finding Gressel on the right, and then going and attacking. I think it worked very well. It's the next chapter. Now it's then again. I think we've been the best team by far today from box to box, but unfortunately we weren't the best team inside the box, and that where it counts.
One surprise omission from the lineup was Matias Laborda, who played various minutes throughout the preseason.
Yep.
Was that a tactical choice or was it a fitness issue?
No, it was more a tactical choice. We thought today that Javain and Luis as a fullback could have helped us in the build-up going forward and attacking the space in behind. Luis with his crosses with the left foot, and Javain with his being dynamic. Matthias is doing very well, and he will play a lot of games for us. But luckily this season we have a lot of options, so we'll evaluate week by week.
We've also seen him being played at right back, at center back, and even at left back in that last game at Minnesota. Where do you think is his best position for you guys?
I think he can play right back and center back. The last game, left back at Minnesota, was more as an experiment to see if he can fit there. He can adapt, but his main position are right back and center back. And for me, he can be used in both positions for us.